Welcome to Perth's #1 podcast. You're listening to the Jamo and Dylan Show.
Yeah, we're on the way to Dunsborough. Little mad trip with the boys. We're celebrating.
G'day guys and welcome back to the Jamo and Dylan Show, episode 25, and we've been binge watching Netflix lately.
Like everyone, mate.
Yeah.
Stuck inside, there's nowhere to go. Shops are closing, life's shutting down, so what are you going to do?
Just got to watch it.
You got to watch some film.
Or the potty.
Or the potty.
But-
Watch the potty and Netflix.
Exactly. So there are
Rate
two
both.
options. Rate both.
Equivalent. We're
Yeah.
probably a bit better, but that's okay.
Yeah.
They try.
Maybe one day we'll be on Netflix.
That'd be sick. Netflix special.
That'll be huge. But yeah, so I've been watching a show called Tiger King.
Yeah. I watched half the first step, then I fell asleep. Not because it's boring, just because it was real late last night.
Yeah, and I only told you to watch it yesterday.
Yeah,
so
it's weird, man.
it is. You will find out some crazy shit.
I can't believe there's more like tigers and lions in America than anywhere else in the world. That's
And
insane, bro.
It was also, there are more exotic, I think I said exotic animals just in general. So there's more exotic animals like tigers, lions, big cats.
In America.
Yeah, all these things that are captive in America than there are in the wild.
Americans are crazy, bro. They just
More
love
animals
their...
captive in America than there are in the wild. Mental.
Even there was actually sad, I saw in the first episode, he's got a snow leopard in the back of his van.
Yeah, and it was just heated.
And I'm like, come on, bro.
Yeah.
Like, no, they actually acclimate to the climate. Fuck off, they do. It's a snow leopard, bro. He
Yeah.
wants to like...
He wants to be playing in the snow with snowballs.
I'm only into it, obviously, like very early on, and it's right now. It's between the Tiger King and the other. It's like a girl,
right?
And she's trying to get, but like her place doesn't look that nice.
No. So basically,
and there's that other bloke who's got like a really big. They're all weird people, though.
So
bro.
let's call them enclosures.
Yeah.
Right. So we've got
Tiger King's one.
Exotic Joe. Now, Exotic Joe, I'd say he's the main guy.
A gay.
Yeah,
tiger. He's got like he seems fake, bro.
A gay exotic animal
Makes
person.
albums. He thinks he's more famous than he is.
Did you get to see a little music video that he did?
Yeah.
Okay, so basically
He
we're
got a
saying
Netflix
watch
special.
Tiger King, but basically it is with
It's actually
exotic
good, though.
Exotic Joe, and then there is the animal rights activist who wants big cats to be out in the wild or in a safer sanctuary because she believes that Exotic Joe or Joe Exotic or whatever they call him mistreats the animals.
And there's another bloke as well.
The other guy,
his setup looks pro.
He's a gazillionaire, right?
Yeah.
But he used to sell his animal, or he used to like rent or loan his animals out to Disney, like for Ace Ventura, for Dr. Dolittle, all those movies with this guy's exotic animals because they're tamed.
Yeah.
And they're trained to, perform, basically. And he made loads of money from that. But you'll find out in a couple of episodes what he's been doing with the girls that work there.
Oh, shit. Naughty boy, isn't he?
Yeah. And then, obviously, the animal rights activist, she is the biggest key in the story. Okay. So you'll find out something about her.
They all seem very weird.
Yeah. I'm only 3 episodes in, but, it's ridiculous. It's like a documentary series about the exotic animals in America.
Yeah.
But there's scandals, there's ridiculous things. Also, there was a guy in America who had 50 exotic animals in his backyard.
What the was it a big backyard?
A decent backyard.
Not big enough, though, for
Not
50?
big enough. They're all on top of each other, basically.
That's not right, eh?
No, but like he had, I think it was 19 tigers.
How much does a tiger cost?
A few lions.
Tens of thousands, probably more.
No, I think they were selling them for $2,000.
Really?
Honestly.
Would you buy one?
No. Well, apparently, when they're a puppy, or not a puppy, that's a dog.
Cub,
that's the one. When they're a cub, you should have them until they're 12 weeks and then get rid of them because they grow too big. And then if they don't get food at the right time, that's when they start biting and stuff like that. Anyway, there was this bloke who had 50 exotic animals in his backyard. And one day, he just let them free.
into the wild.
Into the streets, right? So you've got tigers, lions, leopards running through the streets, right? And people are driving past and they're going, what the fuck? And
That's not right,
he did it on
bro.
purpose. He went to jail for it.
Yeah, good.
And then, because these things are dangerous. They're going to eat kids at school.
They're wild animals, bro. They're vicious.
Shit in their pillowcases, like ridiculous stuff. And basically, the local police or whatever gunned them down and killed 48 of the 50. because you have to kill them before they eat people.
Fuck.
And the order was shoot on sight. Hang on, I got to fix this fan.
That's rough, eh? $48 on site.
48 on sight, just shooting
It's
them
kind of
down.
sad.
A little
It's a
bit.
sad story.
A little bit, but yeah, you don't want people getting torn apart by tigers and leopards and stuff. But yeah, it's funny how last week we were talking about animals fighting each other, and then this week we're watching tigers and lions and stuff.
Yeah. I still want to see our Animal Kingdom happen.
Yeah,
But yeah, that's crazy.
it is crazy.
Captive.
So we'll let you guys watch that.
Yeah,
Come back next
definitely
week.
give it a watch.
And we'd
It'll be
probably
interesting.
finish it by next
Yeah.
week. I think there's 7 or 8 episodes, something like that.
I'll definitely watch a bit of it.
But yeah, you said that you watched a movie last night and you're not
I
happy
did.
about
So
it.
The Platform, right?
Uh-huh.
It's a Spanish movie.
Española.
So I started watching it. It's not like the movie, throughout the movie, pretty good.
Yeah.
You're thinking, oh, what's going to happen? Yeah.
Yeah.
Getting into it. And then just has the biggest piece of shit ending ever. There's just no ending. They wrote a movie, right? They filmed it, and then they just decided not to end it. It's just trash. Do not watch it. It's a waste. If you want to waste time because you're in quarantine and you're like, I want to feel annoyed, watch it. If not, don't watch it. Go watch something else. Anything else.
It sounds shit.
But it's so annoying.
So, did they do it on purpose? So you
I think they're
are
trying
thinking-
to. Yeah, they're trying to send a message through it, but it's just a shitty
It's like
ending.
create your own ending.
It's just shit. Nah, it's like the equivalent of like, when you write a story at school and it's like, and then they woke up.
Yeah.
It's one of those, man.
Yeah.
It's just dumb.
So
There's
you're not
just
happy.
nothing. No, I want to meet the.
So it was a full subtitle movie.
Yeah,
one
yeah,
of those
yeah.
ones.
I just
Yeah.
want to meet the people who how do they think that was? How does that get made and put on Netflix, right? The standard must be low. Anyone must be able to get on Netflix. They're probably taking whoever they can get.
Yeah, I've seen it before. Some absolute low lifes that make.
I'm not happy with it. I felt so like hour and a half. I was like, what?
Wasted. Yeah.
I just felt so discontent. Like how I did when Game of Thrones finished.
Oh, you weren't happy about
Not
that.
at all, mate.
Go onto the Dylan Sakamana YouTube channel to find a fucking recap
And you've
of
seen
that.
my uni. My uni. What is it? Game
Presentation.
presentation.
Oh,
quality content.
It's funny how it sits right next to the Game of Thrones review.
I was not happy with it. It's such a but yeah, The Platform. I actually, you can rate titles on Netflix.
Yeah.
I actually thumbs downed it. That's
yeah,
how
I've
annoyed-
never rated a title.
Neither.
Ever.
I've never done it, but that was just so bad. I was like, you actually deserve a thumbs down.
I wonder if that's a popular movie. Like, what made you choose that movie to watch?
I think I just saw it kind of advertised a little bit.
And
I
what
think
was
it
the general gist of the movie?
So, there's 333 levels
Yeah.
from top to bottom.
Mhm.
And on each level, there's 2 people. It's
Yeah.
a concrete jail. And you're in a square, and there's a hole in the middle. And if you're on level 1, so then there's this kitchen chef, and they cook up mass amount of food, right? On a concrete square that's probably twice the size of this pool table.
Yeah, yeah.
So much food there. People on level 1 eat everything.
Yeah.
People on level 2 eat everything. Gets to like level 40, people are eating, all the food's mushed over, and then it gets to like level 100, there's no food left.
Oh, no.
And it just shows how people go crazy. And
So,
I think it's a metaphor. It like what it's trying to say is like it was how the world, like the rich control everything
Yeah.
and the poor get nothing. But that bit of the movie was good, but the ending was just shit.
Okay.
And they
Yeah.
just decided to not give a fuck about the ending.
what determined who was on what level? Was it
Random.
That's
So you could,
cruel.
you could wake up on level 5.
You could steal some bread from the
And you're
bakery.
getting yeah.
And
No,
you're on
no,
level
but some people
200.
choose to go in.
What's that? Why?
Yeah, I know. So anyway, and some people choose to go in, right?
Must have seen our prison talk saying that it's not that bad.
So you can wake up on like level 5, and you're going to be good for the month. You're on a level for a month, right, with your partner.
Is it a month?
Yeah, it's a month.
Wait, partner?
Yeah, so because there's 2 people on a level.
Oh, I thought you meant like they go
No,
in
no,
for a
no.
holiday.
So you wake up level 5, you're good.
Yeah.
You're eating. You wake up on level 200. You're not going to eat for a month. So some of them resort to eating their other person that they're with, or they just lay there dead for a month and then they wake up.
I
and
sort
they're
of want
on-
to watch it now.
It's but
you
good.
said the ending's
It's
shit,
good
so-
until the ending. So like But the ending for me was bad. That I was like, that's so annoying.
Should I just watch the first half and then just
maybe
leave
yeah?
it?
But yeah, it's pretty interesting. It's an interesting concept.
Yeah.
What I got from the movie is you just really got to try and be at the top because there's no point being at number 100.
But then isn't it also saying that no matter how hard you try, you'll always just get put in a random spot?
Maybe it's going for that too.
Maybe. Metaphors lie deep within. And maybe there's no ending because there's no ending in life.
It's just a poor film. Poorly written, bro. They just got lazy.
They just started
Fuck
eating
'em.
their...
But yeah, like
Pinatas.
eating human flesh
That's
and
Mexican.
stuff.
Wait,
Do you reckon you could eat
No, I couldn't.
a human?
People have done it before.
Yeah, it's probably normal in some places.
Cook them up, chuck them on a spit.
Thigh, get a wing, breast.
For wing? What do you mean wing? It'd be an arm. Wings?
Equivalent, though, like a chicken wing,
Well, a human wing.
a human wing.
Idiot. You were telling me sometime this week that you're not happy with your gym. So all gyms have shut down
Yeah, and payments have been frozen
across the world.
However, so I get a text at 8 o'clock at night
Yeah.
saying, "Do you want to
Typical from this lot.
Do you want to opt in to our at-home training app since the gym's closed?" So I go, "Yeah, fuck it, yeah."
You said yes.
I said yes, just because it's an app, download it.
Yeah, but you're paying for it.
No, but I that's where I didn't realise. I thought that the app, this was before they told me payments had been frozen, right?
Right.
So I just say yes to the app. There was
Thinking
no
that
mention.
it would be involved.
So then what
Yeah.
they go is, and then I see a update on Facebook the next day
Yeah.
saying all payments have been frozen unless you've decided to say yes to our app. And they didn't include this in the fucking text.
Yeah.
So then I ring them up, right? I go, "Oh, I said yes to the app thing, and then I read your Facebook post, so I'd rather just have my payments frozen." He goes, "Oh, why?" It's like, you think I want to pay $22 a fortnight for an app on my phone, dickhead? Spotify's $11, mate, a month. This is a $46 a month app. And he genuinely was like, "Oh, why is that?" I'd still have a feeling they're just going to take my money still. But, just scummy, bro.
Wait, so didn't you say, "Oh, I do not want to do
Yeah,
this"?
then I said that. I just said, "No, I just payments frozen, thanks." And,
And-
then they've
and
called
did he
me like
do that?
three. Yeah, they've called me like called me like 3 times trying. Why
Trying
you
to
keep calling
convince
me?
you. Yeah.
Scum. Bro.
Like, the times are tough, obviously, for gyms and a lot of workplaces out there.
No need to be scumbags.
Yeah, you're not
Absolute
wrong.
scumbags. They're
Yeah.
annoying a lot, aren't they?
Mm.
Gyms are a bit scummy.
Yeah,
I guess they
I've
have to
talked
be.
about it before, man. I tried to leave and they tried to keep me.
Why are gyms so scummy?
They're
I get they have to make a
different breed of
dollar,
people,
but like
aren't
you're
they?
not going to convince someone to stay. They're either going to stay or not stay.
Yeah, I agree.
Scumbags, bro.
No one uses that anymore.
Fucking roid heads. Nah. But they actually are.
People say scum and scummy, but no one uses scumbag anymore.
Scumbag.
That's such like a 1950s thing.
Scumbag.
Scumbag.
They actually are. I was just like, it's just such a... I was so annoyed.
I had a thought the other day about display homes. So my missus, she loves display homes. She just
Okay.
walks in them just, "Oh yeah, cool. This is what my house is going to be like." Stuff like that. I couldn't give a shit about
Yeah.
display homes. So just give me a house as long as it's cool, whatever. Anyway, so I was just thinking, you go on a display home, there's like a layout of all the rooms. Like you get a little blueprint, you get,
Get a good idea where all the furniture is
Yeah.
going to be.
And sometimes you can add a room, you can take away a room, add this, add that, whatever you want. But basically, the general, vibe of it is you go in there and suss it out to see, what it's about. I was thinking, if you're a robber, if you need money, go into a display home and suss out the layout of the house, right? You can
Figure out the locks.
learn out the locks, you learn the windows,
weak points.
learn everything about the house.
Ventilation system.
Come through the aircon, whatever you want. You know how Santa comes down the chimney?
So did the rubber.
The robber can come down the aircon and just squeeze through like a printer.
That's a good idea.
But what I was
Similar
thinking...
to like an open home, when they're trying to sell
Yeah.
their house, you could go there and pretend you're buying
Yeah.
and you know the ins and outs.
Exactly. But yeah, I was just thinking, robbers, suss it out and then find a house with the exact same layout or a similar layout. Or what you can do is wait until that display home might become a real home and just go back for
Take
another
what's
visit.
yours. Going back for another visit. That's probably been done, you know.
Yeah, probably.
There's some smart crims out there.
Smooth
Professional.
crims,
Yeah.
Michael Jackson's. And then I was also thinking drug dealers are going to be struggling heaps too.
Yeah.
No one going out
They're
on
probably
weekends.
the same person.
Probably.
Similar industry.
Unless you're like Pablo Escobar.
Yeah.
But yeah, drug dealers, all right. So people aren't going out on weekends. So no nightclubs, no bars and pubs.
The MDMA sales are going. It's like the stock market's crash.
Exactly. It'll only be the full drug addicts who will
Yeah.
be wanting their fix
At
to sit at
home.
home, have a barbecue.
Whereas most
with-
people are going,
Exactly.
can't be
People will
bothered.
just be like,
I'll just
yeah.
watch Netflix.
I'll wait
I'll just
until
watch
it's
Jamo
done.
and Dylan show.
But then think when it's done, when all of this is done, they're going to go through the roof.
That first weekend will be a sellout.
Sellouts.
But imagine that first weekend back.
It'll be
when lockdown's over, mate, the first
bananas.
footy game, the first clubbing, the first festival, the first event, it's going to be, whether it's 3 months, 6 months, a
Yeah.
year, it's going to be insane. Imagine how excited you're going to be. You're just not going to, you just can't wait.
it's going to be bananas. And like, think, okay, we'll go out on the Friday night. We'll go out on the Saturday night.
You'll go back to OBH, mate, on the
We'll
Sunday.
go on Sunday for a Sunday sesh.
I just can't, when the CAS is open again, it's
Oh.
gonna be, when the Premier League's back on, footy's back on, it's going to be like, just, the world will be,
Remember that feeling when you were like 14 or 15 years old and you were playing FIFA and you were listening to the soundtrack and you're just thinking, how good's life?
yep.
That's what it's going to feel like again.
Like that first, just when ScoMo comes on TV,
Yeah, and says,
lockdown's over,
yeah.
go back Australia.
And then everyone will call him a hero when they've been
Yeah.
slating his ass.
Oh, he's an unlucky bloke, mate. Imagine being
You
Prime
can
Minister.
see- so he has to do a speech every day.
Oh,
pretty
he's
much.
tired, bro.
He looks it. He looks like a wreck. And like everyone's just abusing him.
We're dealing with it a lot better than most countries.
Exactly. He's doing
Giving lots of
okay.
money to everyone,
He's
trying to do
doing
his
okay.
best. He's had bushfires and a pandemic. Susie at home calling him a dumb shit, you would cry in your room and leave the country.
Yeah.
You wouldn't be able to handle it.
I agree.
So leave,
He did leave the
Scobro
country
alone.
with-
He should have left this time.
Scobro.
Scobro. He's a good bloke, I reckon.
He probably is, man.
I reckon he's all right.
Yeah.
A lot to deal with. High pressure situation.
Yeah.
I reckon he's doing well.
All right. We're up to Emu War. So someone sent this in.
This is insane.
We gotta
I
talk
can't
about it.
believe that this has not been taught
In schools?
in the curriculum. How have
Yeah.
I never heard of this or learned about this?
It's absolutely
This is more
insane.
relevant than all the shit we learn about.
I
We learn
agree.
about America and stuff, but we don't learn about the Great Emu War,
Of
especially
Western
of
Australia.
Western Australia. This
Yeah.
is I can't
Mind-boggling.
believe it.
Because we hadn't heard about this.
What you don't know about in the world is insane.
And a viewer said, okay, you want to see emus versus humans? Look up the Emu War. So I did that. I watched the video. I told you to watch it. We both did. And basically in 1932, farmers were struggling, right? They didn't have enough like rainfall. You know, the crops are struggling, right? Emus.
Come through the big birds.
Come through the big
Well, it
birds.
should be called the West Coast Emus, mate, not the Eagles. Fremantle Emus. These are beasts.
6 foot.
Emus are
Beasts.
6 foot, and they don't fly, but they're a
They
bird.
don't fly. Beasts.
Weird.
They just do what they want,
They don't
really.
need to fly.
And basically, the emus were eating the farmers' crops, right?
Lots of emus.
Not good for the farmers. They're thinking, fuck you, emu, right?
Pest.
Pesticles. Basically, the farmers asked the army,
Sir Reginald, whatever.
yeah, whatever his name was, they asked him, could we please have some guns, mate?
Machine gun.
Because you
Bang,
know how
big one.
Australians
Yeah.
used to talk, a bit
Yeah.
like British Brozzy,
Yeah.
British Aussie.
Yeah.
And they asked for some weaponry, machinery to kill the emus because they're eating their precious crops. The
Army
wheat.
goes,
Wheat.
no worries. Sure.
Yep, we'll give you some guns.
2.
Yep, 2 big guns.
That should be able to take out some emus,
Yeah.
right?
50 emus they find one day. They open fire. Brah, brah, brah. I only killed a few.
Emus dodge bullets. Emus dodge bullets, bro.
Left, right. Good night.
Running at them, though, and dodging bullets.
Because obviously emus would get scared when
You don't
gunfire
realise the
comes
power
at
of
them.
an emu.
The
But then-
agility.
and then the emu started punking them. They start punking them.
They punk them.
They get cocky.
They get very cocky. What was it? 1,000 next time?
And then they're driving and they see 1,000 emus.
Whatever.
They just open fire. Well, how many did they kill? It was like 50.
Yeah, 50 out of 1,000.
And the emus are running at them, dodging
One of them got caught in
in the wheel because he's running at the car. They don't care, bro.
They're fearless.
Emus dodge bullets.
You know what I think? Emus have a really skinny neck.
Big body, power.
Mhm.
They're a power athlete. They're a
They
power
are.
athlete.
They are.
Maybe imagine if the emu wins the animal kingdom.
Oh, true.
Guys, imagine seeing a 6-foot emu, bro.
It would be scary. And they're fast.
You don't realize-
They're quick. What would their move be? Because they can't fly away. Maybe
tie you out.
tie you. Die from
How do
exhaustion.
they attack though?
That's the thing. I think
I
they're
think they're
just
just like punking.
yeah.
You've been punked, Ashton Kutcher. But yeah, they just and then.
What was the final one? It was like a big final war when there was
And then
even more emus.
Yeah, the news started like making fun of the farmers and everyone for losing and the army.
because they went through tens of thousands of rounds of
and
bullets.
then I think there was like another, maybe like a more successful one where they killed maybe like half the emus they were shooting.
Yeah, they killed I think 900.
Yeah, out of like
20,000.
Yeah, there was
it
heaps.
was a decent amount.
And then they lost the war. They conceded defeat.
Yeah, to the
And-
emus.
And then the only reason emus started getting killed is because they put bounties on them.
Yeah, which was 2 years after
Yeah.
the war, I believe.
Now emus are endangered, aren't they? Or protected
protected
species.
species.
But yeah, they're beasts, bro. Imagine dodging bullets like an emu. And didn't the army general say if we had soldiers like this, we'd take on any army?
Yeah, we could beat any country in the world.
Just zip. I never knew emu's power, and I don't know why this isn't in the Australian curriculum.
And why we
imagine,
haven't heard of it.
Imagine if you're in year 8 S&E, you're falling asleep.
Yeah.
I don't want to be here. I just take me to sport. I just want to go to sport class. That's all I want.
S&E is HAS now. I think
Yeah.
that's what it's called.
I just want to go to sport.
Yeah.
Then the teacher goes, "All right, kids. 1932." You're probably thinking, "Oh, it's going to be about wartime, depression." I've already heard it all. Great Emu War of WA.
And they're going, huh?
What?
The ears spike up.
Kids go, "What do you mean? The Emu War?"
Uh-huh.
And the emus win. Are we dumb as humans?
I think
Or
we
are
are a
emus
bit
just
dumb.
power athletes?
Emus are power athletes. I want to know what their striking ability's
Yeah.
like. Is it a peck? Is it like they
Can they
jump
use
off
their
a
feet?
tree and kick? That's
Yeah.
like. And surely, okay, they can't fly. Can they get off the ground at all?
Jump.
Can they leap?
Because leaping at the speed they can run would 10-meter
They're
fly.
scary runners. You see them running, they're scary.
Really? They're quick, eh?
I bet you that would have put off the blokes with the firearms, because if you've got an emu running at you, you're
They
gonna be
couldn't
like,
hit him, bro. They couldn't hit him.
Yeah.
And see how it was pretty alpha. They said the leader of the emus just stands back, watch all these emus run.
until they're
and
all
until
gone.
they're all gone, then he goes and he
Mhm.
dodges them.
Mhm.
6 foot. Didn't they say a black one? He was like a 6 foot. I
Yeah,
swear they
it's
said
like the darkest one, and he's the
and he's
tallest
the
one.
tall, and he's just a beast.
Mm.
It's insane.
Pays to be tall.
The emu, yeah, it does, doesn't
Mm.
it? The Emu War. Imagine. It's just insane.
It's mind-boggling. I really wanted to.
There's a
learn
good
that.
video about it on History Award. Like if you type in
Yeah.
Emu War, it's like the most watched one.
It's like a 4-minute video,
animated one.
animated.
It's good.
millions
Every
of
Western
views.
Australian should know about this and watch it.
Yeah, it's
it should
probably-
be in the curriculum. There should be a term on it.
Yeah.
Nah, at least 2-3 lessons, something.
Yeah,
There should be something on it. It's great.
I love it.
Great state of WA. Don't fuck with that.
Who else had an
emus.
emu war?
It's insane. It's a great story.
It is, man. Another thing sent in from a viewer was sleeping bags are too small.
It's a good point.
So, okay, let's think of camping. You go camping,
Levers.
you've got your sleeping bag, you pull it out of the tiny little packet that it's in, and you roll it out, and you sleep in it, and it's just uncomfortable. If you're sleeping inside the sleeping bag, it's not a very good experience.
It's like you're a mummy.
It is. You're a
It's
mummy.
a soft coffin.
Yeah, you can't really get your legs spread, so no funny business for you guys. But like, then, okay, the end of the camping trip comes, and you've got to pop it back in its bag. How the fuck do you do
Yeah,
that?
it's a task. That's the
You
problem.
need 4
with-
blokes to
it's
roll the thing up.
When you finish camping, it's
Yeah.
it's a task.
It is a task.
That's
and
why you
half.
need a butler. And he just does it for you. You're just waiting in the Range Rover.
What's his name? Julio?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's tough, isn't it? Especially if you're not a bushman.
Yeah, if you're not a bushman, just don't go camping. Or go with guys who know what they're doing.
Are you going to go camping anytime soon?
Um,
Or can you put it off for a while now because you've had your fix?
I had my fix, but I think I've got the fever. I've got the bug.
Got the camping bug?
Well, like, they can do a lot of the work for me. As long
Yeah.
as I'm getting fed and I don't have to do much driving,
Yeah.
I'm all good. But it's a good experience, getting out and doing something a bit different. Becoming one with nature.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You like it?
It's not bad. But yeah, sleeping bags are fucked. So manufacturers of sleeping bags, just
Make
get
better
your shit
camping
together.
sleeping equipment.
Yeah.
Make it luxurious.
Also-
Glamping. Isn't that what they call it?
Yeah, glamping.
Glamping.
Luxury camping. But or glamorous camping. That's what it's for. But you are not working anymore.
No, I've just got the old info from
Stood down.
Oakley. Nah, we're not. We're still got a job.
So
Like,
what
we're
do
not-
they call it?
I don't know what
temporary
Yeah,
leave.
yeah, something like that. So
Yeah.
all like Oakley, all sunglass shops basically, because they're all owned by the same
Yeah.
bloke, some Italian guy who's a $80 billion worth or whatever.
Yeah.
It's closing tomorrow, so my last shift's tomorrow. But pretty
All
good
the
of them.
best.
I'm a casual, and I'm still getting 2 weeks of pay
That's
based on my
beautiful.
month hourly average hours of the last month. So I rate it.
Yeah, because a lot of people obviously lose their work throughout this period and
Yeah.
don't get paid at all. So it's good that you're getting a little.
It's what happens when you're the best
Donation.
salesman in Western Australia. So
Do you rate yourself as a salesman? Can you convince a purchase?
nah, you can never
No.
convince someone to buy sunnies. You just got to pick your customers.
Right.
That's the way. Like someone will come in.
People
you just know
do
they're
people
gonna-
come in with sunnies on sometimes, like on their head, and you
some
go,
Oakleys.
oh, they know.
Usually, like Asian people are pretty keen on them when they come in.
Yeah.
They want.
And
them. They love them. They buy multiple.
when I've been there, I think
Yeah.
I've seen you make one sale ever, and I've been there 20 times.
Yeah.
That's fine though. There was a guy who
I'm busy on the computer usually.
he bought 2 or 3, I think.
Yeah, I had to buy 7 once. 7 pairs of
Stocked up
sunglasses
for
from
the
Singapore.
next 70 years.
But yeah, my advice would be just go buy your $20 ones because
Yeah.
you know, why waste time? But yeah, no, just get to chill out at home.
What are you going to do? What are your plans? Do you have any goals?
Not really. Play some PlayStation.
Yep.
We get the numbers on this going. Some
Yeah, of
TikTok,
course.
Instagram. Got some uni work to do, I guess. Some assignments.
You got a
That's
little
about
break
it.
now though, don't you?
2 weeks, yeah.
Beautiful.
Yeah. What
Yeah.
you got any? Oh, you're still working because your company
Yeah.
plowing through, mate.
Ridiculously busy at the
Yeah,
moment.
you're finishing late too. Zombie,
Like
zombified.
lots of hours of overtime, late nights.
Yeah.
I only had 5 hours
Buy a
sleep last
Ferrari.
night. Yeah, like a priest.
Yeah.
But yeah, my work's still going through, which is good because I'm still getting paid.
Yeah.
A rest is probably needed though. It's been pretty flat out, but yeah,
Gotta keep on keeping on.
a good viewpoint on this whole virus.
We kind of
thing.
touched on it a little bit before,
Yeah,
but we'll go into it.
is that
It's a reset.
yeah, virus is a reset. So basically, if you're fat, this is the time to lose weight, right? No excuses. You've got, you can run around your house. You can, do push-ups, sit-ups. Just do whatever you can to be good by the end of this,
Yeah.
right? If your diet shit, change it. If your posture shit, change it.
Do
if
whatever
want
you
to
wanted
learn
to do.
Exactly.
If you always wanted to watch a movie,
Mhm.
watch it.
If you want to start a podcast, like lots
Do
of
it.
people want to do it.
Anything you wanted to do.
Yeah. If you want to make a song, do it.
If
I
all
want to make another song,
Yeah.
a good one, like an On the Way to Dunsborough.
that's a tune.
So I really want to do one of those in this break. It's not even a break. It's just a
No,
change of
relax.
life.
It's just gonna change
Reshape
everything up.
the
People are
world.
gonna yeah, that's a good way to put it. People are gonna realize what they want to do. It kind of levels everyone out
Yeah.
because all the famous people aren't really relevant anymore. All the athletes,
Yeah, they dropped down a pedestal. Like, I saw, sorry, one sec. There was a guy from Richmond.
Yeah.
Castagna.
Yeah.
He was a lollipop man for a couple of days.
Really?
Yeah. Just because after they stood him down for however long it is.
Crazy.
He said, yeah, I'll be a lollipop man for a school for a few days.
That's nice. Good
good.
bloke.
Feel good story.
That's a good thing to do. It's a nice little reset for everyone.
Yeah, I rate it because at the end of all this,
You know
Ev-
what you want to do. It'll
Most
make you
people,
realise
yeah.
maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe your career's not what you wanted.
and I do think this is from like a more serious viewpoint. People will struggle being alone in their house,
Yeah.
especially single people or people that don't
Oh,
have
yeah.
families. They'll struggle
Being
mentally.
single would be shitty in this situation.
Yeah. Even relationships. Our partners can drive ourselves up the wall throughout this time.
Yeah.
There'll be many, many little arguments. But it's all part of life, and I
Part of
guess
the
we'll
journey.
all be better for it at the end of the day.
And like
But
that first weekend back, bro.
that's what we're holding out for.
Because it'll be a Monday and he'll go, everything's open on Friday.
Yeah. And then that
and
week,
that weekend,
right?
bro.
You got
that
a countdown.
week, imagine how happy you're gonna be. You're just gonna be messaging it. Fuck, what are you gonna drink this weekend?
Yeah.
It's just gonna be insane. I cannot wait for that feeling. It'll
Everything
be like
will
the little
sell out.
butterflies. I got butterflies now thinking about it.
Mm-hmm.
Everything will sell out.
It's gonna be huge, man.
It could even imagine if it's like everything's good by summer, and that's when it's like November 1st.
Don't tell me this, man.
Bang.
Bro, I've got Stormzy December 2nd now. That's summer vibes.
And it's November. It's like, mate, we even go December. Really have to wait for it, you know.
On my
and
birthday?
December 1st, we're on.
Maybe 15th.
December 15th
My
on.
birthday. Imagine
the summer. The summer of 2020 would be. People would go, that was the greatest summer of our lives.
Jamo's birthday bash. Get every listener.
Can't
Fly them
wait
out.
for that first weekend.
It's gonna be insane.
Go to the movies again. Go to the beach if they close them. I don't know if they will.
Everything that we've
go
been
restaurant.
lacking.
Go
Yeah.
Nando's.
Kids go to school. Enjoy.
Gonna be lots of dummies, eh?
Yeah,
Year
true.
of school.
Mm.
Oh well, they can learn to climb trees or something.
That's like there's loads of people complaining about ATAR.
Yeah.
Fuck, this is golden. You don't have to do it. Like,
Yeah, I don't know why they're
people say,
complaining.
"Oh,
The fuck?
you do it from home, right?" I would have loved to have done that because my teachers probably held me back.
Yeah.
Yeah, held me back from my true learning
Greatness.
capacity.
From the 99 you should have got.
Yeah, 100.
Yeah.
Fuck the rules. There are no rules.
Yeah, a lot of year, but I guess no leavers though for year 12s. That is tragic. I think it's been
Oh.
cancelled.
They will bring it back. You can't have.
When are they going to
school
go? In 2021.
When we schedule it.
Yeah. It'll be full toolies.
Yeah, look, I don't know, but I do think leavers will have to happen.
Yeah, for sure. They'll have
Schoolies
to
and
do
leavers will
something.
continue. Maybe like the start of next year or whenever
We
this
can go.
passes. Sure.
Because everyone will be toolies by then. Because technically you would have graduated in 2020.
True. So we'd have a pass.
22-year-old
Hall pass?
toolies.
Yeah. The other day, a good friend of the show, great friend of the show, Andrew Hales.
Great bloke. Good teacher.
Great
Doing
bloke.
his thing.
Yeah.
Good
I mean,
bloke.
couldn't say a bad word about him.
Nah, you couldn't.
And he helps out people. He's one of the most giving people.
Always says hello, kind. He's a good bloke. He's just a good bloke.
Great. Just follow him. Just be friends with him.
Yeah.
He's a great guy.
So he's teaching.
Teaching a year 11
Official.
class. Official teacher. Teaching a year 11 class, right? Not in our area either.
Yeah,
It's
a ways
not-
away.
Oh, ways away. And he's got this year 11 class, and he was talking to one of the girls in the class, and she asked him, oh, where'd you go to school? Or like, what area what area are you from? And he said a particular area, which is close to our school.
Yeah.
And I
Where'd
think,
you go to school or something?
yeah,
right?
something like that.
And then he named our...
He named the school, and then she was like, oh, really? No way. I listened to a podcast of two guys that went there, and he let us know, and we were just like, that's crazy.
eh?
That is mental, because at the end of the day, we're just two 20-year-old blokes from Perth, best mates, just chilling, recording a potty, trying to make people's
Small
lives
world,
a
eh?
bit better.
It's a small world.
It is a small
How
world.
things connect.
It's crazy. And she said that we've had people in the last couple of days say we're putting a smile on their face in such a tough time.
It's
There's
good.
people in New Zealand who are actually in quarantine, because the difference between quarantine and isolation is just what we should be doing. So like staying at home, keeping your distance,
Yeah.
which we probably should be doing, but
We'll be alright.
we're good mates. We
We'll
share
get
the
it anyway,
virus.
yeah.
And quarantine is when someone you know has had it, or someone you've been in contact with, or you have it. So
Yeah, you have to stay inside, like
Yeah.
legally or whatever.
yeah. So people who are in quarantine have been listening, and it's just great to put a smile on their face.
A couple of
in
UK
such
people, because
bad
they're
times.
in actual lockdown now, where they
For
can only
3
go
weeks
out
or
for
something.
like food, medicine,
Yeah.
one workout a day. I saw like
Yeah.
Bazinga talking about it, Ethan.
Yeah, shout out to everyone that listens.
But yeah,
I
it's
mean,
good, eh?
All the countries, more countries. We got Fiji last week. It's pretty incredible
Fiji, bro.
where people are coming in.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
to listen. But yeah, we appreciate you all. One thing I just wanted to say, we'll go into this one. Humans were made to reproduce, right? Now that's how I see it.
Yeah, when they were made, that's all there was. The focus
Yeah.
is still technically the focus is to just make more. That's
Yeah.
all you're there for.
Yeah, that's true. Like everything we're doing right now,
Eat, drink,
technically is
reproduce.
meaningless.
Yeah,
Right?
which is virus might show.
True. So we should be on Earth, have kids,
Eat.
leave Earth.
Yeah.
They have kids, leave Earth. So basically, let's go caveman times. I love talking about caveman times. So hunter-gatherers, that's what they were called.
Yeah.
Hunt things, gather them,
Come home. Combine.
bang, bang, bang,
Babies. Eat. Repeat.
cycle. Right.
Go beach.
hmm
Go lake.
I wonder if... Okay, so when you think cavemen, where do you think they live? Like a forest type thing?
Surely there were cavemen on the coast, though.
You've never seen coastal cavemen.
There would have been, though.
There would have been. There would have been surfer
Fishing?
cavemen. Like, obviously, probably surfing wasn't invented, but they might have been the beach cavemen.
Man, tanned.
Just brutes.
That's sick.
That's mad. Little things you think about. Were there midget
Why-
cavemen?
Why is there no talk of beach cavemen, coastal cavemen? Where it's all they
What-
always talk about the jungle ones. and
Midget
midgets.
cavemen.
When did midgets come along?
When did they come along?
I think they used to if anything was deformed, they would.
Yeah. If you had a deformity or something, they'd chuck you at the circus. My dad was saying at the Perth Royal Show, they used to have all the deformed people, like people with like one eye, with like a crazy arm,
A
dwarves,
chicken wing.
giants, hair, like all over, like girls with hair.
Yeah.
And they used to have them just there to look at
I've seen girls with beards just in the street.
down the local shops. Yeah.
Some good people.
Yeah, but what I'm just trying to say is that our brains and our consciousness, I guess, has outgrown our purpose.
True.
So let's say...
Which is maybe why people can't find happiness a lot of the time.
Exactly.
There's so
because-
much in the world now. So
Yeah.
much stimulation.
And especially with social media and stuff, people are always aiming to be this
Yep.
thing when you're just here to reproduce and fuck off.
Yeah.
Everything you do along the way is meaningless in the long term.
Yeah. I
So,
feel that.
I guess humans... Okay, we've evolved. That's what people say. Oh, we've gone from cavemen to...
From monkey to
Wait,
Cavemen
what, is it
to-
Neanderthal? Is that the same
something.
as cavemen?
I don't know.
I don't know. But we've gone through all these stages to become what we are now.
Yeah.
And now, more than ever, we're seeing people depressed,
Unhappy.
sad, struggling with, like...
'Cause people don't
with
focus
things
on
in
what they
life.
want to do anymore.
But some people don't know what to do. But if you don't know what to do, reproduce.
and
That's what I'm saying.
eat
Just
and drink.
eat and drink and sex.
Go gather.
Gather.
Go gather berries from down the road.
Maybe that's why criminals are doing it right. Murderers, hunting. Robbers, gathering. No, that's terrible. Also, we did a TikTok live before we started this, just to test the waters,
It's different.
see what's happening. We had like just over 200 people watch us, which is pretty cool.
It's weird, eh? It's
It is
funny.
weird.
I thought it'd be weird, but I actually don't mind it.
Yeah, because it's basically a live Q&A. People just asking things and we're answering. It was pretty cool. So I think we'll do that before most podcasts. So
It's a
Friday
good way
mornings.
to interact.
Friday mornings around 9:30, like 9:30 a.m. Western Standard Time in Australia. We'll be doing a live stream, maybe for just half an hour, just before we do the potty,
Just interact.
to interact and become closer to you guys. So if you want to catch us live and have a chat with us, you can talk to us 9:30 Western Standard Time on Friday mornings.
That's official announcement. I like it.
Yeah. All right, and we'll finish on this. So, Warner Brothers versus Walt Disney. The next few weeks, we're going to put up the top movie production places against each other
And see who comes out on top.
and see who comes out on top.
Official.
So we've got a few screenshots here from
So yeah, Warner Bros. Versus Walt Disney.
Walt. Okay, so I'll give this to you so you can have a look through. So I don't know
Shit.
what's what at the moment, but basically we're going to go through some stats from each place.
All right.
So just scroll right. All right, so who do you think is going to win, guys?
So this is Walt Disney, right? I
Okay.
mean, sorry, Warner Bros. This
Warner
is what
Bros.
they're coming with. So they got all the Harry Potters.
Huge.
Right? Got the Batman movies.
Yep.
Dark Knight. Got the Joker.
Mm-hmm.
They got a lot of Harry Potter here.
Yep.
Obviously, a bit of Wonder Woman, Inception, good movie. The Matrix, Hangovers, I Am Legend,
Hangovers.
American Sniper,
Great movie.
Lego Movie. Ocean's 11, A Star Is Born, Charlie and the Chocolate Factory,
movie.
stuff like that.
Yeah.
So they're doing all right.
So I'm going to give that an 8.5 out of 10.
It's a good list. It is a
Hit
very
me
good list.
with Walt to Disney.
All right. Oh, wait. There's more.
Oh.
What else do they have? Oh, it's just the same. A lot of
Just great movies.
Yeah. Exorcist, like old school ones, you know,
Yeah.
Matrix. But yeah, so they do all right. They're doing all right. So Disney, obviously they've acquired, so they got all the Avengers,
Yeah.
all the superhero ones, Marvel, bit of Frozen, bit of Lion King, Incredibles.
These are massive blockbuster
Massive.
movies for kids.
Yep.
Yeah.
Star Wars, Pirates of the Caribbean, Toy Story, Finding Nemo. So basically all the young ones that you've grown up with are on this list,
Yeah.
including, and then you add in the Marvel and the Star
Yeah.
Wars, right? Or
So
it's-
the thing is, between these two, so Marvel and Star Wars, I was never huge with superheroes.
neither. See, personally, so I think we know who's going to win on our opinion.
On our opinion.
Warner Bros is taking it out.
It is.
Disney have some
But
classics.
then again, Disney,
good movies.
the kids' movies are for the kids, and they dominate kids'
Yeah.
movies. Best kids' movies on the planet.
But if you're on an island and they say you picking Warner Bros or
Yep.
Walt, I'm gonna have to take Warner Bros.
Yeah.
See, all the superhero fans are not gonna like this. How can you not pick Avengers? Because I don't really care.
Yeah, I don't really care either. Not
I'm
one
sure
bit.
they're good if you like
It's made
them.
up. It's fake. The Hangover is probably real.
It is real. That would have been that happen in real life.
Of course. See, the thing is, so like you said, if you're on an island and you had to choose one, I'm not going to choose Toy Story,
Nah.
Nemo, stuff like that. Was Nemo Disney?
Yeah.
Finding Nemo?
Yeah, I think it is.
But
Or Pixar, but they have that too. They got them or
oh,
something.
true. Right. So
I'm taking Warner Bros. They had some classics in
I'm
there.
taking Warner Bros too.
They've kind of stomped all over Disney. Because we're not superhero fans. See, that's why. We're not big on the...
We're not superhero
I'm not
and
big on
cartoon.
the- yeah.
I'm not a big cartoon watcher.
Yeah, not anymore. Like, I'm not
No.
sitting back and watching. I don't mind, like, you know, if Lion King's a good film if it comes on, or
Yeah.
I tell people it's alright. Cars and stuff, but I'm not
But
I'm not picking it over The Hangover
Yeah.
or whatever else was on that
Because I
list.
guess they're movies that we can relate to.
Yeah, exactly.
And we can get more of a laugh out of them than we can Toy
Yeah.
Story. So yeah, basically we choose Warner Brothers over Disney. That's a male 20-year-old's opinion. But
It's an official opinion. It's the only right opinion.
it is the official. It's
Surely,
the people's
because all the
opinion.
superhero movies, because I don't watch them, to me they're
Yeah.
very muddled now. They're all the same thing.
Yeah,
Just a lot
same.
of
Oh, I don't know.
a lot of explosions and shit.
Pow.
Thanos. I hate when people say Thanos.
Yeah. And like,
The gauntlet or
there's a
something.
lot of celebrities had, not celebrities, like, I mean KSI.
Mhm.
Like, he had the golden fist and he said,
Yeah.
Thanos, and he put it in music
Oh.
videos. Grow up.
Yeah, the superhero stuff
Yeah. Out the window.
out the window.
Like the midget.
So we're taking
We love midgets, by
We're
the way.
taking Warner Bros.
Warner Bros.
They've
wins.
stomped all. Wait, what do we rate Disney then out of a?
Oh, an 8.
Yeah.
It's still golden. Like
But not the 8.5.
not the 8.5.
Maybe even a 7.5.
Yeah.
Because I rate all the Disney movies.
Yeah.
But then the Marvel ones
Pulls it down. Yeah.
Personally, see, that's going to
They're
trigger.
same,
Someone's going to
same.
explode.
The
they're
Marvel
gonna-
movies are a 4 out of 10.
Other people are going to say the Marvel movies bring it to an 11 out of 10.
Yeah. which
But we're
is
going to say
impossible.
nah. Yeah, Marvel movies 4 out of 10. Disney original Disney movies 8's 9. So
Yeah.
you got to meet in the middle. We're even being
Yeah.
generous with the 7.5.
Yeah.
Warner Bros takes it out.
Maybe we even go an 8 for Warner Bros. Then, because they would have some, like, people will be like, oh, Harry Potter.
Yeah,
Not
true.
many Harry Potter fans maybe listen to this podcast.
But they had some other great movies in there that you can't pass up.
massive.
So there
But
you
like
go.
when I was younger, I actually rated Harry Potter very highly.
Yeah,
and I watched it.
I never watched it that much. Eh,
Yeah.
I've seen like how many are there? 7 or 8, or there's a
Yeah,
few.
like
I've
8, I
seen
think.
3 or 4 of them, maybe.
Yeah,
It's not bad.
yeah. But like, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's perspective. Some people
Yeah.
will bring it down a notch. Some people will boost it up. Let's
Congratulations,
finish on.
Warner Bros.
Congratulations, Warner Bros. Well done, you billionaires.
Taking it out. You threw the next round.
And next week we'll bring in a
The other
Paramount.
two,
or
yeah.
something like
There's
that.
6 big ones that we're
Mhm.
gonna face off.
Cool. Let's just finish on your favourite TV shows and movies. Just give me some.
Favorite TV show. So In Between is obviously
The In-Betweeners, I love
Entourage.
Yep.
Pretty good show. Friday Night Lights.
Yep.
Probably my favorite.
it. Really?
I really do love that show.
That's huge.
And movies, I'll go. Probably The Wolf of Wall Street's my favorite.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that is.
You? What's coming out of Jamo's TV?
I really love The Office, the US one.
Yeah.
The In-Betweeners is
Classic.
probably my favourite show.
Yeah.
The In-Betweeners movies I do like as
They're
well.
good, yeah.
Because they're just, I relate, I guess. What else do we have? Movies. God, I've seen some
It's a
good
great
movies.
movie. There's so many good ones.
Seen some absolute blasters. Whatever
It's
that
hard to
is.
think about it when
It is
you
hard,
are
man.
on the spot.
It is very hard. We should have done a list before we
Yeah.
came in. Best movies. Geez, we are going to have to come back to this another week, I think.
Because we're going through, obviously, the movie vibes.
Yeah.
So we'll just come with our favourites every week
Yeah.
until we find out who the top studio is.
And we'll give like I don't like
Recommendations.
doing like a top 3 list for movies because I'll always miss out one
Yeah,
of my
yeah,
favorites.
exactly. Yeah, for sure.
Actually,
just ones you like.
The Benchwarmers,
Yeah.
as a kid or as a young teen, that was my favorite movie.
It's a good movie.
We'll leave it with that for now. But yeah, thanks again for listening. This has been episode 25. Rate on Apple Poddies.
Definitely.
Follow us on Spotify. Follow the Instagram. It's over 700 now.
It's getting good. Good content.
And yeah, just to let you guys know, we're up pretty much around 2,000 listeners weekly.
Yeah, it's
and
crazy.
It's growing
It's insane.
beautifully. So thank you guys. Tell your mates. Follow the TikTok. Do all that good stuff.
Have fun in lockdown.
Yeah, have fun in lockdown. See you later. All right, we're back. We just finished the podcast and then we were talking about the royal family. And I was just saying, how can one family be higher above everyone else? Why can they be kings and queens and I can't? And you said...
Because your family's just not kings and queens.
Yeah.
It's not the way it was, bro.
Why is there a monarchy? If they want equality in the world, why is there still people above others? It's dumb.
It's just the way it is, bro.
Answer
It's
me.
just the way it is.
Answer me.
Bloodlines and things.
Bloodlines and things. I'm related to Bob Marley. Doesn't mean I'm Jamaican.
I don't mind them. Meghan Markle, I reckon she's cool.
She's cool, but she marries into it.
They're out of it now, actually.
I know they're out
they
of
left
it.
it.
But like
Princess
for a while,
Diana, much loved lady.
Yeah, no, she's...
But she technically wasn't... She was brought in, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So not the main...
But look, okay, do people like Meghan Markle?
Do they?
I think so.
Yeah,
I think
yeah.
she's
Overall,
loved
yeah.
when her new
Not by the
photos
royal
came
family,
out.
but
People
by
loved her.
good actress. People love Diana. Very loved.
Yeah. See, the people that get brought in are loved. The people that are in there are less loved than the people that get brought
That's
in.
a fair call.
I'm just saying, if you want equality in the world, bye-bye royal family.
What should they become? Farmers?
Just people. Just be normal. Get a normal job. Get a real job.
It's
Do a
weird.
podcast.
I wonder how far back there...
Rain goes.
It must be forever. That's the point. That must be why they're...
Probably, yeah, but I don't know.
Aren't we still under the Queen, technically?
Yeah.
Doesn't she actually rule...
We're under the Queen.
That's
That's what I'm
fucked,
saying. She
bro.
rules the Commonwealth.
We should be our own country.
We should just be our own everything, own religion.
You don't like it? They're
own
better
way
than
of
you?
living. That's the thing. They're not.
'Cause-
They're not better than me.
But
They're not. Do they have a podcast with 2,000 listeners?
Nah.
No. Will they ever? Probably not.
they probably won't. Don't
have much to live.
podcasts. They can't say much. They
Like-
have to be very professional.
I was also thinking. So okay, the Queen. She doesn't have much long to go.
No, she's old.
Yeah, she's old.
She's on the
Next in line, her son, 70-something years old.
Ah.
Right. So he's going to be gone. Then we have Prince William, I believe.
I think Will's next.
Balding
yeah.
hairline.
Yep.
He'd be mid-40s or something.
Didn't that get coronavirus? Or that's her
Charles.
husband. Is that her husband or her son?
Charles.
I think that might be her son.
Possibly.
But he's got it. So then
He
it's
does.
William, balding.
Yeah, so
Sad.
what I was saying...
I think a royal family could keep your hair, bro.
Yeah, exactly.
Ashley and Martin.
Oh, that royal. Lord. You never be royal. She's more
yeah.
royal.
Tune.
Okay, and then we look at the virus or whatever. So let's say the Queen dies just from old age.
Yeah.
Right? Charles dies from the virus, because bound to
Old
happen.
and yeah.
Then we've got William.
Will comes
who's
in.
already 45 or something.
So he's the king of England.
He's the king of the Commonwealth, king of the world, basically, right? And
Has
then
power over you.
Give him 40 years, he's dead. Then we've got a young ting.
Then it'll be his son.
Oh, no, it'll be
his
like
son,
40.
I think.
Yeah, but like we're going to go through
And
three
his sons
royals.
have power over you.
Three
over your
royals in our
sons.
lifetime.
Yeah.
Ridiculous. I don't like it. I don't like it at all.
It's funny.
But like,
I don't really think about it. I've never really thought
but
about it.
How? Like, I heard
They live in a castle and stuff.
Yeah, they live in a fucking castle. It's not 19. No, it's not 1700s.
Yeah.
Oh my god, man.
They should create a new royal family and make it wartime. You have to fight on horses and shit, you know, like how they would have.
Yeah, do that. Have like
And see who wins.
just every family can nominate. Sacamano family, Lennon family,
And just go for it.
and then just go for it. It's a war. It'd be good to
The
get rid of some
royals.
people in the world.
Oh, that's what Correa's doing, mate.
But yeah,
Passionately about this.
I'm very passionate about it. Very, very passionate. Anyway, we'll just leave it there. Just it's food for thought. I mean, people want equality.
Do you want to meet the Queen?
No.
No. I wouldn't mind meeting Harry.
You like Harry?
I do.
Yeah.
I reckon he'd be a fun bloke.
Yeah. Just give us a minute, Dad. Yeah, Harry seems alright.
I reckon
Doesn't
he'd
he?
be alright.
He's got a bit of hair left.
Yeah. Party boy.
Yeah, he loves it.
There you go.
But yeah.
Jamo's take on the royal family.
If you want equality in the world, bun off the royal
Not
family.
certified?
No, not certified. Not Jamo and Dylan certified. Anyway. See you next week.